Today, it's going to be one step up from beginner, so it's going to be a little bit faster, maybe a little bit more complex than maybe some of the beginners might be used to. So if you are a beginner and you're watching, just sit and listen and enjoy and participate. Make sure you're speaking during the class. That's very important. Okay. And if you're an advanced and you think this is too easy, that's okay. Just sit and listen and participate. Okay. Because remember, tomorrow is advanced. Okay. So don't tell me to speed up. Don't tell me to slow down. I'm going to go at the pace necessary to help the intermediate students. Okay. So I hope that's a good and helpful announcement. So we are now going to begin our lesson. This again is Intermediate Lesson 7. And remember, this is all available on the website. Okay, I'm going to bump up the resolution a little bit so you can see it a little better. Okay, this is called missed performance, this reading, missed performance. And what I do is I read through both paragraphs at normal speed, and then what I do is I go back, I ask you, are there any questions about any of the words, and you put those words into chat, and then we'll go through them together, and then what I do is one sentence at a time, I will read, and then I give you time to read. So this is a very important distinction between how I do my class and maybe how other teachers may do their class. So I do not hop a lot of people onto my live stream. What I do instead is I give everyone who is watching an opportunity to speak, and you don't have to spend any coins, okay? And you don't have to be a subscriber. So this is open to everybody on Hallo. This video is open to you all. You can participate, but what I would ask you to do is if you're going to be a part of this lesson, I need you to watch, listen, and speak. So when it comes time for you to speak, I will say, now you, or and you, okay? And then this will be your opportunity to speak, okay? I will not hear you, okay? I cannot correct you, but it is so important that you get practice speaking. That is most important. And what's beautiful about Hallo is that you can go back to this video and replay it over and over and practice. So you can hear my voice, how I say it, and then you can practice. You see, that's the beauty of this whole program, is you don't have to be part of this live stream to benefit from this video, from this live stream. Tomorrow you can replay this video and be a part of that. Thank you so much, June. Appreciate that. Okay, so I hope that is helpful. Let's read the missed performance. Okay, again, I'm going to read at a normal pace. I am a little upset with my dad. I had the biggest recital in my life last night. I played the violin. It was for the regional qualifiers to get a scholarship to this really famous music program at our local university. My father is a successful businessman. Last night he got a call about an emergency at work. He said the intern they hired accidentally deleted the deal they had set up for the next day. Okay, so I have read it. Now's your chance to ask any questions about any of the words or phrases in the reading. Recital, very good. Let's go ahead and look at the word recital. Here, a recital is a musical entertainment given usually by a single performer or by a performer and one or more accompanist. Okay, so it's basically a music program. A recital is a music program, so somebody is playing music. Okay, violin is the next one. Okay, so let's look at violin. Oh, it took the period, that's why. Okay, here's the definition for violin. The treble instrument of the family of modern bowed instruments. And a violin looks, let's see if I can find a picture of a violin. Okay, so those are some pictures of some violins. So everyone understand violin? Okay, good. Let's go back then. Any other questions regarding the reading? Okay. I play violin too. Good. Any other questions? I want to make sure that everything here is clear in terms of the meaning of the words. Intern, thank you. Let's look at intern. Okay, an intern is a resident member of the medical staff of a hospital, usually a recent medical school graduate serving under supervision. And it's also a person who works as an apprentice or trainee. Okay, so it could be any profession and not necessarily medical. So a intern is somebody who is being trained. And Rashan did a very good job. Why don't you give him a high five? Intern means doing job for the sake of experience only, maybe unpaid. Yes. Sometimes interns are not paid. It is volunteer, but they're getting valuable experience so that they one day can get a good job. Excellent. Okay, so if you are just joining, what we're going to do is we're going to read each sentence one at a time, and then I'm going to pause. Thank you, Rashan. Let's give you high fives. And thank you for answering the other question by Medine. Appreciate that as well. Okay, so I am a little upset with my dad. Now you. I had the biggest recital in my life last night. Now you. I play the violin. Now you. It was for the regional qualifiers to get a scholarship to this really famous music program at our local university. Now you. My father is a successful businessman, and last night he got a call about an emergency at work. Now you. Kaleem, we've already defined recital. If you look back at the notes, you'll in the chat, you'll see. He said the intern they hired accidentally deleted the deal they had set up for the next day. Okay. How did that feel? Did you feel like it was smooth? Did you feel like it was choppy, that was hard? Please put your comments into chat. And also, Kaleem asked a question which anybody in the classroom should be able to answer for him. So if you want to help Kaleem, please do that. And then please also make sure to give high fives to anyone who is being helpful in chat. Good, Rashan. Glad to hear it. Nemo, excellent. Good, sons. I'm glad to hear that. So, just a quick little comment. Some of you are still probably not speaking. You are just watching, you're listening. That's not going to work here. If you want to really get the benefit of this lesson, you have to speak. So when I pause after each sentence, that is your opportunity to speak. Now, if you need to close the door, if you need to get all the distractions away from you, I would recommend this so that you can focus, so you can listen to how I am pronouncing the words, and then you can speak out loud without embarrassment. Okay? It's very important that you use your voice. Do not just watch like a YouTube video. Okay? That's not what this is. This is an actual exercise. And what's beautiful is that everybody watching this right now has the ability to speak, and you don't have to thinking that you're not a good speaker. It's the privacy of your own room right now to be able to speak. Okay, so I encourage you, we're going to continue with our reading, but I want those of you who've been just sitting and not actually speaking the reading, I want you to participate now. Okay? Yes, Nemo. And also while reading books, talking or reading out loud is a very remarkable point to know how to speak. Yep, absolutely. It's a very good skill to develop. Okay, here we go. Okay. So here's the next reading. Again, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to read at normal pace, both paragraphs, and then I'll come back, ask for any clarification, and then I'll do it sentence by sentence. Here we go. I know his work is really important, and I know that he wasn't trying to skip my performance. Now you. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm reading the whole thing. Let me read the whole thing. I know his work is really important, and I know that he wasn't trying to skip my performance. I just really wish he could have seen it. I have been practicing for months for this performance. He apologized afterwards for having to leave before it started. I forgave him, but he kept apologizing. Okay. Any clarifications needed? Go ahead and put those words or phrases into chat, and then I will do any clarification. Anybody want to know what this means? I'll ask you, can you define what it means to skip a performance? What does it mean to skip a performance? Put it into chat if you know. Yeah, it means to miss a performance. So let's say that the father had the father had come to previous performances, but because of this conflict, he had to miss it. He had to skip it. So it's another word for miss. Okay, not really ignoring, because it's not like he forgot or he doesn't want to go. He wants to go, but he has to make the decision not to go. So he's not really ignoring Shahil. So I would use the word miss as a substitute for skip. Okay, let's go back to the paragraph. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Now, I want to bring in a couple people and do some comprehension quiz. Hi, Rashan. How are you?
I'm pretty well. And what about you?
Good. I'm doing well. I'll bet you're very tired right now.
Sorry?
I'll bet you right now.
Sorry, still I couldn't understand.
Oh, I'll bet that you are very tired right now.
Oh, no. I'm just lying on my bed.
Yes, but it's so late in the night. It's
Yeah, it's already
1:45 your time, I think. 1:45 a.m., is that right?
no, it's 1 a.m.
It's 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Is it, but it has to be 1:11? It can't be just one flat. I think it's 2:11 p.m. here. What I usually do is remove an hour and a half and then flip the AM to PM, or vice
Yeah,
versa.
but
So
it
so
exactly
it's
it's
one.
Exactly
Yeah, go ahead.
1 a.m.
It's exactly 1 a.m. Are
Yeah.
you in India?
No, no, I am in Nepal.
Oh, that's why. I'm used. I'm so used to. I remember now. You told me you were in Nepal, but I don't remember all the countries where all the students are from. And in my head, I was thinking India. So what I do for India is I take an hour and a half off of my current time, and then I
Yeah,
change the PM to AM. But
yeah.
Nepal, okay. So this is interesting. You're saying it's exactly 1 a.m. because it's 2:12. How can that be? I think it's either half hour or full hour increments. It's not like that normally. That's curious. I'm gonna have to go look at the world clock now. Okay, hold on a
Okay.
second. The world clock, because now you got me very curious. I'm going to look real quick here. Okay,
We
I'm
are
not gonna
15
do it.
minutes. Yeah, we are 15
Yeah,
minutes
say
ahead
again.
than India.
Say again, please.
We are 15 minutes ahead than India.
You're 15 minutes ahead of India. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we just did this reading, and we are going to. I'm going to read each sentence and then pause because I think I haven't done that yet. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do that. But what I want you to do is I want you to help me answer any comprehension questions. And I know you'll do a fine job, but I'm also curious if the students will be able to beat you. So this will be you against the class. How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay, great. I'm bringing Jorge in too. Let's see if he wants to participate. Okay, here we go. I know his work is really important, and I know that he wasn't trying to skip my performance. And Rashan, would you like to read that? Go ahead.
Yeah. I know his work is really important, and I know, but that he wasn't trying to skip my performance.
Good. Let's try the word performance. Performance.
Performance.
Yes. So you listen. If you listen to it, you'll see that the emphasis is on the for. Performance.
Performance.
Good. I just really wish he could have seen it. Go ahead.
Sorry, I couldn't understand. See the screen. I just really wish he could have seen it.
Good. I just really wish he could have seen it.
I just really wish he could have seen it.
Okay, so you're struggling with the word wish. 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 Go ahead. Try that.
Wish, wish,
Yeah, it sounds like you're doing wis, but it's wish. Like you're going
wish,
this. If you
wish.
put your hand in front of your mouth, you'll feel the breath. Yeah.
Okay, let me try again. Wish.
Good. That's much better. Okay, I have been practicing for months for this performance. Thank you, June.
I have been practicing for months for this performance.
Great. And he apologized afterwards for having to leave before it started.
He apologized afterwards for having to leave before it started.
Okay, we want to look at this word here, apologized.
Apologize.
Apologized. Yeah,
Apologize.
yeah, good. I'll say it with the camera on me. Apologized. Apologized.
Apologized.
Okay. Would you like to speak the whole sentence?
Yes. He apologized afterwards for having to leave before it started.
Very good. I forgave him, but he kept apologizing.
I forgave him, but he kept apologizing.
Okay. So now I'm going to ask you some questions. And Jorge did not come. I think he knows that we're playing. We're going to take a verbal quiz, and he did not want to be quizzed. I'm just kidding. But here's what we're going to do. The speaker was upset with her dad. Why? Why was she upset with her dad? And
Because
everyone in the
he-
classroom can help Rashan, by the way. Please put into chat your answers to any of these questions, and Rashan will look at your answers and you can help him, okay?
okay, because I think because his father didn't able to attend his performance, that's why he get upset.
Okay. Now, I said in the first sentence that the speaker was upset with her dad. Her dad.
Oh
So
my
I
God!
used
Yeah,
I made the call that this was a female speaking here.
yeah,
So
yeah.
then
It
your
was a mistake.
answer, it was sounded like you said male, like
Yeah,
his dad. So would you like to restate that?
yeah. Of course, she get upset because his father wasn't able to attend his performance.
Okay. Uh, you said his again,
Oh,
but I
oh
said
my
that
God!
this
Sorry,
is female. Yeah.
sorry. She get upset because her father wasn't able to attend her performance.
There you go. Good job. Yeah, good. And that is a very common thing, by the way. The gender pronouns his and her or she and he, those get confused very commonly. So that's good. Good practice. All right. I play the Okay. The, sorry. What instrument? I just gave away the answer. What instrument does she play?
Violin. She
Violin.
played
Good.
violin. Yeah.
Yeah. And this was a special recital. What was it for? Do you
That
remember what the
was.
special?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. It says here it was a regional qualifier to get a scholarship to a really famous program at their local university.
Regional
So, in
qualifier.
other words, this recital, if she did well, she could get money for college, for university.
Yeah.
Okay, so then she says that her father is a successful what? Can everybody help
Successful
Rashawn with
businessman.
answers?
I think successful businessman.
Yes, a successful businessman. And last night there was a call he received. What happened?
Uh, One intern accidentally deleted a file which a contract file which is going to happen by next day.
Excellent. Yes. So it says here that the intern accidentally deleted the deal that they had set up for the next day. But I think file or contract is a good understanding of this. Okay. Now the daughter, she says, I know that my dad was not doing what?
Uh, Not doing.
Oh,
Oh
you know
my God.
what? I need to apologize. Someone in the chat, I don't remember who it was, Rashawn, maybe you can tell me by going back, but they said avoid, and that is correct. Now that I reread this, I'm sorry, it is correct. When the she uses the word wasn't trying to skip my performance. That is correct. It was he wasn't trying to avoid my performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whoever said that, that was correct, and I'm sorry I misspoke there. Okay. Hi JP. If that was you or anybody else, I apologize. That's my bad. Okay. So Azam, was that you? Okay. Well, if you know who it was, and I am sorry. Okay, let me continue. So he wasn't trying to do what, Rashan?
He is trying
The
to
dad?
escape her performance.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to skip it or avoid it.
Yeah.
It was Jay. Okay. All right. I have been okay. So she's been practicing this for months, and he did what? Um, because he had to leave because he couldn't make the performance. What did Dad do?
I think that kept a promise.
He apologized afterwards for having to leave before it started, and she forgave him. But what did he keep doing?
She uh,
What
she
did
kept
Dad keep doing?
apologize.
Yes, he kept apologizing. Kept apologizing. So you could tell he was pretty upset that he had to go and miss his
Yeah.
daughter's performance. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. And by the way, Rashan, you can come and go as you like. I don't see too many actual subscribers in the room right
Yeah.
now.
But
I, s- I,
uh,
I saw Jorge.
Khadija is here. I think
Who is?
Khadija.
Oh,
She is our
Hadija is
new
here.
subscriber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you Hadija? Can you do a request or make a comment if you wish to come on? Praveen says, "Hi Tony, sir. You are very altruist." Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so I would like to, so Rashan, I am giving you the opportunity to hop on or off as you like, okay? So don't feel like you have to stay. We're going to go into the
No,
speaking
no.
phrase segment next,
Yeah.
okay?
It is okay. It is okay for me. I am
Okay,
here to practice. That's why I have to speak.
okay, very good. Okay, so this is called a speaking phrase, and it starts with "I'll help you" plus a verb. Thank you so much for those follows. By the way, sometimes I am engrossed with the lesson. Do you guys know this term? Rashan, do you know this term engrossed? Engrossed?
Engrossed.
Somebody put that word into
It means
chat.
focus.
Okay, Hajija, I'd like you to come aboard. I think it's fine if you're late, no problem. Um, so hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, teacher? How are you, son?
Doing great. I'm doing
I am
great.
good, Khadija. How are you?
Thank you so much, Elaine. I appreciate it. Elaine donated 10 coins. I really appreciate that. And Khalid said, "Teacher, please, what's the name of the translation that you use?" Rashan, what is he asking? Translation.
I don't know.
I would answer it with English translation, but I don't know if that's the right answer. Maybe that's not what he's asking. I don't know. Can you explain? Uh, uh, translate dictionary? I use the English dictionary, of course. Have a good one, teacher. Oh, Elaine, that's so kind. Thank you so much. Yes, I appreciate those coins much. Appreciated. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to read some examples off the screen using I'll help you plus the verb. Okay, and you'll see that on the screen. So I'll just read this first part, and then you guys can alternate. When you see someone struggling with something, you can offer assistance to them by saying that this phrase, it means you are willing to provide help. Okay, so I'll go with some of the first examples here. Okay, first one is, I'll help you move your things to your new apartment if you want. So, Hadija, would you like to read that first one?
Okay. I'll help you move your things to your new apartment if you want.
Okay, good. Now, why wouldn't the speaker just say, I'll move your things? I'll move your things. Why do they say, I'll help you move your things? What
I
is the
don't
difference
know.
between those? Do you have
I
any
think
thoughts?
they want to help you by bringing something to their apartment, to their new apartment.
Yeah, the idea is that you're helping them to do something. You're not going to do it for them. You're going to help them do it. So
Yeah,
they are moving their things into their new apartment and you're going to help them.
yeah,
Otherwise, it could sound like you're going to do all of the moving and they do not need to do any moving. So you don't want there to be confusion. So I'll help you move your things to your new apartment if you want. Is a polite way to say this. I'd like to help you.
yeah.
Okay, let's try this second one.
Okay.
And Rashawn, you can say this one. I'll help you do your math homework.
I'll help. Sorry, I'll help you do your math homework.
Does this mean that you're going to do the homework for them?
No, I think I'm going to assist him.
Assist them, yes. It does not mean that you're doing the homework for them. It means that you're going to help them to understand their homework so that they can be successful. Okay, next one. I'll
Okay.
help you prepare the dinner. It's the least I can do. Khadija, would you like to do that one?
I'll help you prepare the table for dinner. It's the least I can do.
Good. How does that sound to you? Does it sound polite?
Uh, I think it's polite. I'll help you prepare. He wants to say that he wants to help him to prepare the table for dinner.
That's correct. And this, at the end, this is a very polite thing to say. It's the least I can do. It means you have brought me here for the dinner, and so I want to help you. This is a small thing. I can help you prepare the table. You see?
At least I can do it for you like this.
Yeah, yeah. It's the least I can do. Okay, let's try the next one. I'll help you find a parking place.
I'll help you. I'll help you find a parking place.
Good.
Tony, if I use I'll help you to find a parking place, that would be wrong.
It would be correct. What you are noticing here is the word to is not necessary, but it's optional.
Mm,
I'll help you to
okay,
find a parking place would be fine, but it is not included here. I'll help you
okay,
to
thank you.
prepare the table would be okay. I'll help you to do your math work, homework is okay. So you could put the word to in there. That's a good question.
Mm. I think I am used to using that word. That's why I got confused while reading the
Yeah.
sentence.
Yep. And the last one is I'll help you work out at the gym.
I'll help you work out at the gym.
Now, Khadija, do you go to the gym? Do you go to a fitness center to exercise?
I used to go to the gym, but now because of coronavirus, I can't.
Yeah,
So I can do some exercises at home.
good. Now, what do you think it means if someone says that they'll help you work out at the gym? What do you think this means? Isn't working out at the gym a one person task, or why would somebody help you?
Maybe
I didn't
he's doing the
understand. Workout. What does it
Yeah,
mean, workout?
yeah, workout means to exercise. Very good. And Amina says encourage you, question mark. Yeah. It could be encouragement. Yep. It could be that. But usually when men are lifting weights, they need to have a spotter, somebody who is going to make sure that they are safe when they lift the weights. That's why I think
mm,
that they are in this.
maybe the
That is you.
maybe the person
Yeah.
is new at the gym. At that time, he needs some help.
Say that last part again.
Maybe the person is new at the gym. That's why he needs some help.
Okay, yeah, that's possible. Maybe they're not familiar with the equipment. Yep, that is a possibility. Absolutely. So, what do you think about the "I'll help you" speaking phrase? Do you think this is something you can use, uh, Khadija?
Yeah, it is very useful
Yeah.
in my case.
Yes. We can use this expression to propose a help to other people.
Yes. Excellent. All right, we're going to do a conversation now to help a neighbor. Before I do that, I need to do a commercial. So, if you guys want to hold tight. And maybe to assist. Can I hop you guys off and then bring you right back? Is that okay? So I
Okay,
can
no
use the
problem.
screen. Okay,
Okay, no
excellent.
problem.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll bring you right.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.